Mm, 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 mm. No, I'm late. What's up, y'all? Let's see. Did it show? Is it gonna show? I don't know. Mm, 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 mm. Hello. Where is? Don't that know? Jeez, I'm gonna play the wrong darn thing. Oh, it ain't on here. Hold on. Let's add. Let's add. Hello to everybody that came in. Let's add. Hold on, y'all. It's kind of slow. Okay, I was trying to add the nature boy, his wild situation on here to be at the end, but
I can put in the words how I feel. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody else loves me. Nobody like you can't even deny it. Every time I try, when I look in my eyes, you know I'm lying, lying, lying.
I hope y'all get me. Okay, so let's get into it. So before I start, I hope you guys are doing okay. People come in, they just come in. We're gonna get straight into it. What do I want to start with? Boom, I know what I want to start with first. Shout out to eHarmony. This is what I want to start with first. You know, shout out to eHarmony and all the ladies on here except for the one in the middle. Um, my thing with this is it's very funny. This okay, so y'all want to know? I was in a saga with some of these ladies. Okay, it was me, Sweet Ma, Greta, and it was who are Retta, eHarmony, Lou Park, Latte, you know, to name a few, it's probably more people, right? Well, basically, it has gone to the point to where, um, hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. It has gone to the point to where now we're, people speaking on people, deceased children, and it's going too far. Now I don't know if Amora has fake made up with Bree again, and all of a sudden, you got the other one. I'm not even gonna say her name to sit here and threaten folks and basically talk about we gonna y'all seen it if y'all on Reddit page, Retta's deceased child. Like it's one thing to talk about the situation and to feel like everybody can't disagree or agree. But it's another thing when you talk about people's like it's shouldn't even go that far. And then you say you don't care. So whenever you let me tell you something. I'm not wishing bad, but I always say if you talk ill on the dead or anybody dead relative and they didn't do anything bad for you to speak on, your time is coming. Everybody got a turn of losing somebody. And so for you to sit here and think that's okay and it's funny, you need to pray at night. because you don't know what your decision is. So I'm gonna leave that there. I just feel like it's sad. And then if more if he friends back with Bree, just say that. But y'all ain't finna sit. And first of all, Bree, if I was you, the other one, I wouldn't even hang with her because to me, it seems like my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. It seems like to me for her to say that y'all a power couple, knowing for the fact that, let's be honest, allegedly he's choking you up. And she got a good marriage at home. I wouldn't be her friend. She a op. I wouldn't be her friend at all. Girl, we ain't cool. Why can't I have that? So I know y'all gonna see it turn ugly. I know y'all gonna hear it turn ugly. Y'all just be prepared because it's about to get more ugly than what it is. Now let's move on a little more. So Blueface has gotten 4 years. He's got 4 years. Krishan is facing 8. I hear people saying, "Oh, it's probation." No, it's not, because Krishan was on probation. Krishan was running, still hitting people upside the head, thinking she untouchable while pregnant. Krishan is facing 8 years. Now, will she get the 8? I can't tell you that. I don't know. But I'm not sure. I'm hearing that she had a warrant and they added a new. I don't know. I don't know if that same charge when she took the car and she was in Oklahoma and he called about the car stolen after she done white blood on the wall, allegedly. Okay, but I don't know. I will say this. I Number one, I told y'all that Krishan would basically going to get in trouble. I stated this last year when I seen her. I said, "Listen, Krishan, if you don't tighten up before that baby get here, you finna run yourself to the ground. If you don't tighten up, I don't care what he do. If you don't tighten up, you're gonna run yourself to the ground. You're carrying the baby. You don't have nobody to depend on for that child. You don't get along with his mama. You get along with your mama, but you don't get along with your mama. Then you and your sister falling out because you want to sneak. So it's like you really didn't have nobody to depend on for that baby. You can't depend on Mars because Mars got to open CPS, right? So now, Krishan was dating Blueface, broke up, got back together, broke up, got back together, and everyone is asking, will she be a one-hit wonder? Yes. Yeah, she's going to be a one-hit wonder. Yeah. I'm not saying this because I don't like her. I don't like what she does. She is going to be a one-hit wonder. Here's the thing. Krishan is going to be a one-hit wonder, and Jayden is going to take the torch because Jayden done posted on her thing that she didn't care. Jayden Alexis said that she didn't give a darn. Run them beats. Let's go. He in there. He got 4 years. He might not do the whole 4. I got to make my money. I have 2 children, 2 mouths to feed. I can't answer you what everybody want to know how she feels and what she'll do. Jayden is finna make that money. Jayden is finna be a young Miami at this point. Okay, his baby mama Jayden to his 2 children. She to me is going to be a young Miami, and you know, Rock is kind of gonna be JC. That's just it. Do I feel like Krishan Rock will come out on top? Hmm, hmm, absolutely. I don't know. I don't think so. Because she's gonna want to be under him. Jaden, like here, with him or not, I have to make sure me and my kids eat. He ain't home. So I can't sit here and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take care of this, I'm gonna take care of that, I got this, I got that. He's not home. I have to do what I have to do. That man ain't been home in a year. And a lot of people are blaming the judge because she won in a book. Here's my thing I want people to understand. This election year, y'all know Oklahoma, what Oklahoma is. Y'all know California, what California state California is. But I always told y'all, and I said it before, there are, even though it's a blue state and they're for the people, you have people who don't want to be for the people. This is election year. And I'm so glad I had people in my corner tell me, hey, don't mess up around election year. You think your luck is good. Let me tell you something. You during election year, they get paid more to put you in jail than they get paid more to keep you out. Watch when it ain't election year. Ain't nobody in trouble. You whatever. Election could come around. Oh, I gotta put this in a book. I want to be this. I want. Yeah, I'm just being honest. Like, oh, the price went up. Kendrick Lamar wasn't lying. Kendrick Lamar been telling y'all for the longest. Y'all just like, oh, great. No, Kendrick Lamar been letting y'all know what is up. So I said prayers to both their family. We're gonna move on to something a little more crazy. I'm gonna wait till certain people. You know what? Y'all just pop in here when it happen. I got tea, and I know this is what y'all been waiting on. Okay, we gonna get into it. Now I'm gonna get into the alleged tea put in with the TT. So you guys know TGIF was being the number one show on YouTube, okay? Because it wasn't on TV. It was on the Fox Soul app and YouTube Fox Soul. Now, we know the history of Fox. We know a lot of people jump in and out with the history of Fox. Okay. So with TGIF came out on Fridays, it was Claudia Jordan, Al, and fucking Dineva. Now, word on the street, this is the alleged T. I'm not knowing if it's true or not. I'm going to ask questions. I'll get the people on Instagram and ask questions, and we'll go from there. They say Claudia Jordan stole Nene Leak's idea for TGIF. That's alleged. I'm not sure if she stole it. Child, I don't know. They didn't. No, I give it back. I think Funky. They say okay. Let me say it right because this is alleged. I don't know if it's true. They say Funky stole it. Funky or Claudia stole it. Got presented to Claudia some kind of way, and that's how TGIF got started. That's what I don't know. I'm not sure if it's true. Hold on. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. I'm not sure if that's true. So TGIF was running for a while. Now, Al Reynolds, y'all know, who's used to be married to Star Jones, right? Okay. Now this is when the problem started for Al and Claudia, and it really you should say Funky and Nikki. So, okay. The show was going fine. There was some little issues. And this is how all around trying to make it good media became crappy. So, from what it said, Nene came on the show. Nene came on the show. Y'all know Nene and Claudia got issues and things for saying. Okay? Nene came on the show. Nene sat here and it got a little whatever. As soon as Nene left, as I guess I think it was, I'm not sure. I heard she was on the show, then I heard something different. But I'm gonna tell you what I heard different too. Because I heard two different things and I want y'all to pay attention. I done heard two different things. When Greg Leaks passed, Claudia said something. Nene went on live and said something about the flowers, right? So Nene said something about the flowers that was sent. She said the flowers that were chosen were they were cheap. That's what she said. They were cheap. Okay. She said every time something happened, my bad, y'all. Every time something happened, Greg would send great flowers. So they talked about it on TGIF. And Claudia said, nobody owes you nothing. Only person that was nice was Greg. Nobody owed you nothing. Okay. So Al got wind, went back to Nene, it was somehow something got said and got crossed, and Nene sent texts to Claudia after that live. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't want to give misinformation. But with Nene and Al getting fired and Claudia being in the comment section saying that he was fired and done, that's when it jumped into the issue. So Al come back as Al, Funky, and Claudia. Everything's fine. Now, Funky decided to leave because he's saying that, okay, he did an interview with Carlos King, and this is where all the stuff really got brought up. Like, you know how your toilet go bad and all that poop just strata up out everywhere? You're like, "Ew, oh my God." That's how this shit got started again. Excuse my French, but that's how it got started. So Funky decided to leave. He said he wanted to get paid $250,000. He said when he first got it, he didn't know he supposed to re-sign the contract. He said, okay, I want that amount. They told him they love him, they like him, they don't want to pay him that. Okay. He said, okay. Well, what about having insurance with the company, with the show? They basically said they didn't want to give him no insurance. They couldn't do that. Funky said, you know what, I'm gonna go. So in the midst of leaving, he had to restart his YouTube channel. In the midst of all that, he appointed Armand to everybody. He said he loved Armand. Armand was one of his choices with T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison tried out, come to find out T.S. couldn't do it because basically her scheduling with her other shows. So T.S. didn't get to do it. Okay, T.S. was like, listen, I got this show, you got that, that's conflict of interest. We don't know. And then it was mostly about the money. So that's what happened with that, right? My bad, y'all. Now, hopefully I don't get no more interruptions. But so basically that happened. Claudia didn't want Armand. Al act like he wanted Armand and didn't. So Funky called Armand after he got picked or whatever. And it was conversations about who to watch out for, who to do X, Y, and Z. So after that happened, Armand was like, okay, he didn't answer Claudia calls. He didn't, it was all of that, right? But he never said not to watch out for Al, which I personally find very weird. Okay. So that happened. So as time go on, it's a lot of things happen behind the scenes. Now, I'm gonna play this now. I'm gonna play. Well, before we get to Zoom calls, I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, when Armand did the roast, it was because, and when y'all see these Zoom calls, y'all gonna be like, "Wait, what?" It basically was because Al allegedly told um production and everyone around the whole, that work production and things that the reason why Armand got on the show was because he went out on a date with Justin. Armand told him that. Now Armand showed receipts of they was at the club together. I seen that. He showed receipts that he hung out with fucking Dineva. I seen that. Fucking Dineva tried to regurgitate and give us texts, didn't give us a whole thread. I get it. I understand. You just want to park because you ain't want nobody in your business. I seen that. This is how it get messy. Fucking Dineva decided to go on. Y'all know the roast got canceled, and Armand basically said the roast didn't get canceled because of just the roast. It was because of Lunel, and it was the things that Al was doing behind the scenes to everyone, and everyone felt like he was just doing too much. We're gonna get into where Joy said that he was doing too much. So in the interview with Fucky Dineva and Carlos King, he said that Armand is very immature. The roast was not needed. That canned TGIF, and he could have been like Portia, who took a couple of seasons off and come back. And it just wasn't that. He's very immature. I could be a big brother to him. Now, mind you, Armand is 36, just her 36. Me and Armand are born the same year. Funky Dineva is 4 years older than us. So I don't understand where you say that's my little bro. I can see the little brother concept, but bro, we're millennials. Like, come on, let's be real. It's like we not gonna play. I'm much more older than you, and you do. Hell no, you just like us. Cause if it's somebody else, you're older, way older than you gonna feel some type of way. So after that, Armand seen what was said. Armand said, "Why didn't you call me like you called about everything else?" I agree because if we talk and we call and text, you don't say nothing, and then I'm telling you what I got going on with your friend, who is Al, and what he's doing. Then you decide to sit here and ignore me. That's weird. Like, what? Are we friends or are we not friends? Right? So Armand showed the text messages about how, things were said. Claudia told him to his face she didn't want him on the show. Then Al said that, told Claudia, I'm just telling you in reference to what everybody say before I get into these calls. Told Claudia that, oh, I do that to everybody to get their tea and I go and spill it around. That's what he said. Now, Lunel came out. They didn't know they weren't supposed to say Star Jones. Allegedly, my reason why they can't say Star Jones is because I remember the voice was nasty, and I remember Star didn't want no parts entitled to him. So I wasn't. And she said it, and then he got mad. That was one. The roast where our mom basically said he go and start stuff with everybody this and that did it. They were supposed to come back, but I believe a Zoom call came in about everything, and I think one of the producers and people that are on the show behind the scenes said no, I don't want to come back until it's resolved because it's too much, and it was too much. Okay, so Armand went, got upset. I'm gonna play a little bit of what Armand said, and I'm gonna play a little bit. If y'all want to see it, y'all can go on Armand Wiggins YouTube, and y'all can go on Funky Dineva YouTube. So we're gonna start with Armand.
Idea that I was fucking being played. But because I know the narrative is, oh, Armand always crashes out, I'm sitting there taking it. Then I'm not even getting paid as much. Then I'm not even getting no fucking opportunities. And you bitches want to run up here and make it seem like I tanked the show? Fuck this show. Fuck that motherfucking show, bitch.
For the show. And this is not finna be what y'all think, actually. And I just thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought about it, and I thought, what is the correct way to, respond to all of this without creating a further crap storm of the situation. And I'm gonna start off by saying, honestly, I'm not even upset. After seeing Armand's or bits and pieces of his emotional response, it's very hard for me to even be upset with him because it just came off very childlike. And from where I sit, it literally would be the equivalent of me being upset with one of my nephews. You know what I'm saying? It's to be quite honest, and even to this point, I am still a supporter of Armand. I can't even bring myself to be mad or bothered by the situation. I'm if anything, I'm just highly disappointed because I'm shaking my head and I'm like, the very thing that I was trying to give you some constructive criticism on was the very thing that you exemplified. You just had an all-out fit. And here's the thing, I'm not telling anybody that they don't have the right to be upset, or they don't have the right to be mad, or they don't have the right to feel any type of way, because he does. But what I saw in a part of his response was somebody who was hurting. What I think is unfortunate is you have two people, myself and Carla.
Okay, so that's what was said. Now, the Zoom calls tell everything. Going to I'm going to play these Zoom calls. I was very, very astounded by it. Let me see, because I think I have all of them together. I believe
calls
it's
or
right
emails,
here.
any way you can think of.
Sorry, wrong video. We're getting into that. Hold on. Where is the Zoom with Al? Um, Hold on, y'all, because I'm a little slow with everything. I thought I put everything up here. And people that's calling me, y'all see me on live. Y'all see me on live. I'm on live. I'm on live. I'm on live. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna put the one with Al, how he went off on Joyce. I know y'all probably seen it. I put it in there. But this the one that took the cake for me. So I'm gonna play it and then we'll come back with more.
Because we don't really talk anymore. He wanted to have a meeting. Since I'm tired of the lies, and it has to all be on the table. And I wish Al was here. And I said, what? He calls me up and says he doesn't like the direction of the show. And at the time, I wasn't feeling it either, in full disclosure. And Armand, I told you this.
We already know this.
I told you I wasn't feeling it either. I felt like it was all this contention. It was this negative, and I felt the same way. So he's like, I want to have a meeting with Joyce, which I thought was weird that he wanted to include me, because I know they have their relationship and they talk a lot. And then they're close. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll be on the meeting. In the meeting, he said he felt a bigger role in the show and take over the topic. Did say that. Okay, so you agree with that.
Videos.
Then he also said, and Armand, I don't like the tone of the show, and I'm just not happy, and I don't think I can do this much longer if he's here. And I was like, wow, okay. He said that. He also said, I went out with Armand, and Armand said that him and Justin went on a date, and that he's been very heavily coached for this job, including being told to join after. And I will tell the truth. That's what was said in the meeting. We had this meeting. We did have the meeting. He did say that. I'm not even putting that on you. That's why I find it very odd that you're rushing to his defense and saying, no, shutting it down. He said it, Joyce. I'm a very credible person, and I'm not a liar. I'm not.
Said I agree with every single thing.
Okay, but he did tell you that, Joyce, and I don't know why you're denying it. He said he wanted Destiny to take over your role and to put her more in the position.
You didn't tell me this, Joyce.
Swear to God.
He didn't say that Justin was making it heavily gay.
Oh my God! Joyce.
That's what he said.
Let me walk it off.
He felt that the show was turning heavily gay. He didn't say that Justin is making the show heavily gay.
Then why would he suggest Destiny to take over?
No, he didn't say for Destiny to take over. He said maybe what Destiny can do is hold on 1 second.
Basically, we're saying the same thing, but you're making it more palatable. We're saying the same thing. You guys, I'm not a liar. I've never lied. I can't lie about this.
Destiny can take over doing more of the topics that, as it relates to women, as it relates to relationships. That's what he said. And I said, oh, okay. Well, that's a good idea. You know.
Have you ever told Justin this?
We'll see. Yeah. I told Justin the overall.
That's a problem.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
So Joyce, you didn't tell me that he said that I am making the show heavily gay.
Conversation was. That's
No,
what
you didn't tell me that Al that he said the show was becoming heavily gay. This is new to me, Joyce.
unfortunately he did was with you, and I had to speak on it because that's just not cool. We've already had that conversation before, back in the day when we had the issue with you and then everybody else. Then moving forward, we're not going to be disrespectful and hang up the Zooms on.
When does Al get checked? Is what I want to know.
I
Because
checked
he's to me is the problem here. When does he get checked?
I checked Al about when he hung up on you.
His behavior, he's still doing the same thing. You said he's course corrected. He still is long-winded. He still cuss people off. He's stirring up drama. He's going back and forth between me and Armand, trying to get us at odds, having these conversations. When does he get checked and held accountable?
I'm not going to hear, Claudia. I'm not going to get involved with you guys telling me that Al is calling you up and saying one thing and calling Armand up and saying, I'm not checking.
I'm gonna tell you why she didn't get involved. Cause Al checked her about sending him and didn't give her a chance to talk either. Al checked her about sending him a text that she had meant for executive producers, and it said that he did too much. And Al felt like, oh, you say I did too much. You say this and that. How dare you? How dare you talking about you send it to me? Talking about I do too much. What are you gonna do about it, Joyce? What are you gonna do about it, Joyce? I'm gonna walk away, Joyce. What are you gonna do about it, Joyce? You sat here and told me I don't have time for that, Joyce. You don't have time to never do anything. What are you gonna? This. I say, well, wow, ow. That's not the owl we get on the TV screen. Ow. My bad, y'all. I had to laugh at real hard. He said, ow. I was like, ow. Because Al don't do that. Al get on this darn platform on that TV show and Al be just looking funny. He looks funny. He don't say anything and then he forget his lies as they say. So a Zoom calls is meeting. Zoom call meetings shows exactly how Al act. This put proof in the pudding. Al hasn't said anything. Al is very, very quiet, honey. Very quiet. Okay, we gonna move on because we gonna go to Love and Hip Hop first, and then because I want to get into this Love and Hip Hop tea that is cringe. I've been told y'all they were not friends. I've been told y'all Bambi was looking for friends. I've been told y'all Bambi was looking for friends because nobody, Erica left. Erica left. That was really the only friend she had on the show. Rashida was neutral. My bad, y'all. Rashida, what's this sounds so much better. Everybody keep being nosy. Like if you want to be a part of it, come sit your ass down and come talk. Like give your piece. Dang. Okay, so Rashida was being neutral. Sierra and Bambi were not friends. So y'all gotta understand that too because of the Spice situation. Spice and Shakana fell out with Bambi. So y'all gotta understand that this was going to happen. That when Amy got on the show, she was gonna bond and act like she was her best of friend. And I'm gonna say that because Bambi done blocked me and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell you blocked me for. Anyway, and I said this that she got her and Carly Red started hanging out more after the situation with you know, with old girl, her like she didn't have no friends. So she got two people she knew she can get to be her friend. Well, word on the curb is she dating her friend ex-man. And I don't care if they slept together, whatever they did, that's messed up. Because if you backdoor me with something old, you'll backdoor me with something recent. And I feel like Amy shouldn't have called Bambi and told her that Scrappy and Mama D tried to hook them up. So we're going to get into this clip and we're going to get into what Shorty had to say, meaning Amy. Yeah, Amy had something to say. And I was like, ugh. So let's see if this is the one. Hold on, y'all. Baby, let it go.
I need another drink.
No. Sorry.
You felt
Fast forward.
like, she was making
Sorry, fast.
some mentally.
What the fuck? Okay. Fuck. Wait, hold on. I think Baby, let it. Child, I know she ain't a girl. Nah, baby. Hot tub. Now, this what pissed me off. I'm gonna tell you what made me mad. Everybody was like, "Oh, going at Amy and Bambi," but nobody paid attention to how the new dude just played in Bambi's face, and I was like, "What?" He that wasn't before. That was around. You hit the hot tub with benzene on no neck, and it's very shocking that you could bring it up because me and everybody else that brought it up, and you blocked them and you talk cash shit. If it was Malaysia, you would have never sit there. And you would have never did that. This is the thing that be killing me with the girls before I get into it. Especially her and them other heifers. Like, y'all sit here and y'all get mad when people say stuff, but y'all feel like because nobody likes you because they give their opinion on you. Even though I like you, I don't have to fangirl you. It's not that serious. It's okay. Like, just because I'm a fan, I want to see you do better, doesn't mean I want to see you do worse. Calm down, Hot Pocket. Calm down. So Amy was getting word. She didn't get word because I told her. I don't give a fuck. I sure did. That they weren't friends, right? So Amy been lurking in the comments, and Amy said this. She said, so to this has been going on for a few months, and I made it my point, stay quiet about this subject, but here we are, so I have a genuine question. Is there a time frame that permits, friends to date each other's old ninjas? She's saying they were friends. All y'all, they ain't friends. She said to her experience, they were friends. I just said that. To her experience, they were friends. We're gonna get into the other part of friends because it's a hot damn mess. But let's continue. She said, let's keep the man out of this because he has zero relevance to my feelings. Men will be men. I hold my friends to different standards as women. Now, I spent the last year going to know this girl off camera. She did. I have to pause before I get into it. At the birthday party, she was at the birthday party with her recently with Erica out of town. And I find it strange that Malaysia wasn't there, but she ain't at Malaysia party. That's weird, but let's continue. Okay. So she said that she did out of town with her. They both wrote each other diary while she was going through their breakup with her fiance. We confided in some very personal things with each other during this time that I will not share. They also was at Miss Netta and Charles' wedding when they tried to get put on Love and Hip Hop. You heard me. Ned and Charles wanted to get put on Love and Hip Hop with their damn manager, who they said was not doing the job. That got them set up at BET Awards, and they didn't go, and they were taking pictures in the lobby, and they claimed they were taking pictures at the lobby at the venue for the BET Awards. They're gonna find out it was the lobby at the hotel at the BET Awards. But I digress. We gonna continue. But her, and Delicious. I forgot who else. I think it was Shekinah was at that wedding, and Amy and Bambi and Shekinah were friends at that point before everything popped off. They was at the little wedding venue in Atlanta. Now Atlanta is 3 hours from Alabama, 2 to 3 hours, depends on how you drive, right? So let's get finish the comment because they were friends. I don't see how y'all missed that, but they were friends. That's just a timeline of their friendship. Oh, what else they were friends at? She stood in front of Erica for her. She went and got her. Besides Sierra, she went with Sierra to go get her friend. That's showing a friend to me too. So I'm trying to figure out when the hell they weren't friends. But I digress. I digress. They confided. This woman texted me legal advice about private domestic issues, and I was there praying about praying for each other, checking on each other's mental consistently during our breakups. At one point, we were planning business moves together for my skin product and her products. She also was there at the opening for for Amy products as well. Amy was there for her grand opening for her hair shop slash salon as well. Okay, we're not gonna act like they weren't friends. Yes, I absolutely consider her a new friend. I wasn't trying to blow this BS up. I simply said I am the type of girl who doesn't want nor look at my friend X. It's simple. And yes, I absolutely felt Bam should have called me. Why have me pop up somewhere, shocked at the awkward to see you with my old blast from the past? Clearly, the joke was I considered her friend and she saw otherwise. I'm staying on this. You can call me about everything else, but on mute, my bad, y'all, when it's time to say, hey, so I'm dating someone you used to fool with. I just want to be upfront and clear. No, y'all can read the rest. So basically, that's what she said. Now, um, yeah, they were friends. I don't care how y'all spin it, they were friends. Don't nobody show up to nobody wedding and they want to be on TV as no without being a friend. Don't nobody. Like D-Lo said, nobody. Because if I'm friends with you and first of all, I don't give a darn how long it is. That is a set of boundary that I have with my friends. It's certain things that I have with my friends of boundaries that I know that they care and I care that we got to understand it. That was not an understanding. Now, this one here I found was very interesting. How Sierra jumped her, oh, nobody brought me flowers. And I love Sierra, but she done pissed me off. Oh, nobody brought me flowers. Nobody came to see me, not even Bambi. But then you jumped in the fight for this girl. And not once has Bambi jumped in the fight for you. Like, I have questions. So I'm not gonna show too much because I don't want Love and Hip Hop, aka NBC and VH1, to get on me. Yeah, I said both of those, even though it's by MTV, it's really MTV, VH1, NBC. It's all cahoot together. If y'all want to look it up, look it up. It's there on Beyonce Internet. Um, I'm not gonna play that part, but I know y'all probably seen it. But Rashida had a photo shoot and she invited all the girls because she knew all three of them was close and they were cool, and she didn't invite Carly Red because Carly Red had a situation. We're gonna get into that. And Bambi and Amy got into it, and then Sierra jumped in after they supposedly made up, which is weird. But after Sierra just called out Bambi and said she don't know her because, excuse me, y'all, she a different person, which I agree. After her divorce, did she lie? No. But I find it interesting because you was just knocking her down and wasn't talking to her, and now I see them hanging out, but you still hanging with Carly. I feel like I've said this before. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for the past 2, 3 years was horrible as hell. Okay, we had Love and Hip Hop New York, we had Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, then it was LA. Atlanta stuck out more with the ratings, along with New York and LA. There was a time that everyone watched all of them, like especially Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the lingo, the style from the storylines, their storylines, even though Peter and old girl and Tara take the cake, okay, a best storyline. They still had a great storyline to me. And for a while, Atlanta was dragging on the hustle of their feet because they really was help carrying majority on their back. When New York left and when LA left, Atlanta was standing alone, and Atlanta had to figure out there was no more competition. There were legal situations going on. Mona Scott Young even talk about how she had to sit there and have people take over around that time. It was dragging his feet on what they were going to do behind the scenes, affecting how things were going, and it got boring. it got completely boring. So to have them find a nudge with these storylines are great. But what I can't stand is two storylines I don't like. Rashida and her baby and Rashida and Kirk with the baby mama, I'm kind of iffy, but I see where they're going. This is a storyline I don't like because this is a new Bambi. And when I usually when I tag Malaysia something about her, there's no shade. I paid attention. Malaysia say something. I don't know if they have a spat or they had a little disagreement, allegedly, but I haven't seen it. I'm gonna put it like this: Bambi has changed. Can she not pop? No, she can pop her shit all day. She got the right to pop her shit. But the storyline that you had to go get your homegirl, which was your homegirl, your friend, you're really your best friend, your pillow talking friend. It's man, Bambi. You're not ugly. You're pretty, even though they talk about your teeth. I feel like go back to Colombia. They can handle that. I don't know. You shouldn't be with that man. And then what pissed me off is what they fighting over. That is a typical Atlanta man. Like, that is a typical Atlanta man. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just said I'm kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? The moment he would have said that in my face, I would have been like, you know what? I'm fighting with my friend over you. I would have thought in my head, I'm fighting my friend over you because you lied. And then you don't sit here and talk about, you know what I'm saying, we just kicking it. And then you talk so, oh, so that's what that means? Baby. This how I know Baby is 40. Cause she got to be. Like, this how I know Baby is 42 years old. She's not that, don't get me wrong, she's 6 years older than me. Okay, so what? She's a millennial still. But most of them gonna be like, oh, that's what that is. Like, don't get me wrong. I would have been like this. Oh, you kicking it? Okay. She in that era like, oh, so we hanging out, we're being cool. Okay, that's her thought. But it was funny when she she said, oh, that's what that mean. Yeah, that's what that mean, girl. You in Atlanta. Catch up. Catch up. Don't let them smooth talk you, girl. And that's a typical Atlanta nigga. And all the girls from Atlanta know what I mean by typical Atlanta nigga. That is a typical Atlanta nigga. Typical. Now this is interesting. So as Carly Red is not around to join and act like she fake gangster, she's in love again. Now if y'all don't know who this is the owner of Now That's TV. Yes, the same owner that owes ET when ET went to Zeus and didn't get paid. But the same one, I'm still waiting on the show with Smiley because I ain't seen shit while she running her mouth about oh girl and the baby. I haven't seen anything. So I think she'd worry about that after they gave her the advance. Maybe she got to pay them back. I don't know. I digress. I'm all over the place again. My bad. But we gonna get into this. So now y'all remember he was dating Bunny Rax, right? She's on Now This TV. Well, when the show started, we get word before the show started. I think it was I think the last season we're gonna see the engagement because as we know they were dating. Her and dude from Now That's TV started dating. So I'm gonna tell you how I got this tea and how I swept my butt over to the buddy. Shout out to Buddy Rex page. So I was sitting here, I'm like, oh, okay. So Cardi look like she happy. It looked like it's gonna go great for her. Okay, cool. Hell no. So I'm sitting here like, okay, I strolling by to read the comments. Cause the comments always tell the truth. Like the comments on IG, especially the shade room and neighborhood talk, they tell the truth. It's spiritual word, they tell the truth. So I'm just strolling. This girl, I don't know who she was, she say, child, please. He just had a baby and he engaged to her. I was like, what? Yeah. I say, wait, what you mean? She say the girlfriend over there, I think she's the baby mama, just sat here and talked about them, about this episode and all that's going on. I said, what? I say, no, that man ain't doing Carly. She said, girl, please. He don't even pay them people that. So Okay, let me go to the girl page. The girl has some receipts, and I'm going to share them. I want to see what I want to start with first because it blowed me, and I was like, "What?" So she posted this. She said this was when it happened. And remember, we're gonna get into the Kai situation. I'm gonna find that one too, because I haven't. She say he just had a baby. He is bald as F. He's a narcissist, and he also was cheating on you. But pop off, Carly. Wait a minute. I ain't read all of that. Pop off, Carly, on your 13th engagement. Congratulations to T. Da Vinci for using me for the past year and take advantage of me. Can't wait for this season of Love and Hip Hop. Laugh out loud. I can't believe Carly lied tonight. I never told you that. Shaking my head. This ish is crazy. On everything, me and Kai never slept together. Trash. She is lying on this man to make it look good on how she jumped on 3Ds in one season. This is why it's up when I see her. Y'all think I'm the crazy one. This is getting good. T. Now she posted that. Now I gotta give it to Bunny. Bunny said here Carly fell threat and Carly did something like this. I'm gonna play the clip. And yeah, Bunny got that doop 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 at her door. So I'm gonna play it and I'll be back. One more.
Calls, no emails, any way you can think of contacting, just have zero.
Don't contact her. But I can say whatever I want on my stuff.
Like I said, just don't add her.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine. That's what I've been doing. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing.
Okay.
She can go ahead and try to do this.
So this basically was taken out yesterday, August the 7th at 5:05 p.m.
Yesterday?
It was done by Judge West. All right. I don't know if somebody attempted here yesterday or not. I'm not sure.
No,
but that's
I've been here all
what's going
days.
on.
Well, actually, I was in class yesterday, so I don't know.
Okay. Basically, this right here is referred to as a penalty box. Okay. So just make sure you adhere to these three little rules right here, and everything should be.
Because if I don't go to court, I'll have a warrant, right?
Well, I mean, let's say you don't have a warrant. No. I mean, but the order could stay in place. So if you don't show up for court, and basically it could be granted, and it could be like for a whole year or something like that, or versus you going and basically saying, okay, you know, this charge has been.
But I don't care about her enough to even care about this. So like, do I even have to go to court then?
You don't have to if you don't want to. But
are you sure that if I don't go to court, I won't?
Again, like I said, it was taken out and signed by the judge. Everybody who gets an order taken out has to do a written statement, their own words, their own writing, while they feel like they need.
And that's in
this
there?
order. It should be written down here on one of these back pages right here. These little
Threats, stalking, what is it? Showing up
online,
to businesses.
yeah, or whatever.
She lied.
Okay. Well,
So what happens? No. What happens when that? No. Hold on. Let me.
So if you go to court, so like I said, you
Okay.
show up at that court date and you say, okay, I wasn't here. Then basically the judge is up to the judge whether they keep it in place or throw the whole thing out. That's
Yeah,
why
because she definitely lied. I never showed up.
Well, like I said, she told it's a one-sided story right now. So that's why you.
Oh yeah, because she got me fucked up because she definitely just lied. I never showed up to any
This
businesses.
date would be important to say, you know,
Yeah,
you
I would definitely
want to
do
clear
that.
the air, whatnot, whatever.
What the hell?
She got that doop doop doop. So I read it, and it's real, y'all. It's real. It's no lie. Hold on, here it is. Carly said husband's ex-friend. Carly Lewis decided she called her ex-friend. She basically said she threatened to beat her up when she see her. I just showed y'all that she kind of did. And she showed up to businesses. The business that Carly Red talking about was a premiere because the girl is still on now. That's TV payroll. How would she not show up if she's not on their payroll? That part I can agree with. How would she not show up if she's on payroll? That don't make sense. Okay, she showed up to the little chicken and waffle shindig. She just went to go get something to eat. You are in Atlanta. So she did do a live I had tried to get, but she was like, around certain times, I've been back and forth from Florida to Atlanta a lot working. I see that. And she has. So she came with some receipts with Carly read and text messages. Let's see what I want to show. We just gonna dig in. I don't want to be all over the place. She says, mad as F, I have to take this whole weekend to gather 2 months of evidence to prove my whereabouts for every day. I know I've been talking ish, but she said that. But stalking is a whole different thing. being falsely accused and having to go to court just because you exercise your right of freedom of speech is crazy. Yeah, but it's also how you validate your freedom of speech. We're not gonna act like you ain't seen the thread, but I get it. These are the text messages. So she said she deleted text messages. She was mad. I took a screenshot. I told her I didn't mean to, but while she deleting messages. Now this is on Instagram. This is to Carly Red. Now the message said I deleted the story. I'm not trying to start ish, but I am pissed the F off. None of that is fair. He been cheating on you. I didn't mean to. I'm walking groceries in. I'm reading what she said. Y'all don't get mad at me. You don't get to respond. That's even more sad. And I know y'all do. This is Carly responding. This is Carly responding. She said, like, what? Okay. She said, okay, prove he cheated. Okay. The girl said, how am I going to, wait, what? Basically say how she gonna prove that. Carly said prove it to her, or basically Bad said prove it to her, leave her alone. She said prove it to me, show me text messages, show me so whatever. That's what she said, prove it to me. Carly Red posted some stuff and she sat there and started following the girl. Carly has called the girl on multiple occasions. Here's my darn information. Here's my thing. We know Carla Red do this all the time. This ain't new. This ain't Carla Red. We know Carla Red every season. Carla Red got a man. Okay. The longest man that she done had on there was Jock and Like Genius. We give her that. Okay. We give her that. But at some point, why do you keep forcing relationships that are not gonna work? Why are you scared to be by yourself? Are you scared to do the work? Like, what are you doing here? Carly, enough is enough. You are a grandmother now. You need to have at least start the foundation, even though it's late, to have it laid out for your grandchild to see love in the household. So what? And then first of all, I hate to say it, screw it. I don't care. He blocked me too. I don't give a fuck. Sir, you don't pay your people. I said the same thing about Kai. Sir, you don't pay your people. How you gonna do good in a relationship? Oh, it's about the money. That's what Kai told me in a comment section. I shared that on a video. But I didn't lie. Erica Banks didn't lie either. So Carly Red, every time somebody you feel like somebody lying to mess up your happy ending of what you think it is, take that jump for a grain of salt, take it what it is, and pay attention. He don't even pay his people. He had ET over there scrapping for scraps over there to get Rosalie to get some money out of her. But Rosalie done sent her probably thousands of dollars to fix this girl hair and outfit when she been fighting on this show for free. I am baffled at y'all heifers over there. Y'all not even getting a coin for pulling hair. Then y'all go to Zeus. Y'all want to fight them because they getting paid so y'all can get paid. Like it's I don't understand. I'm not fighting for free. At least Zeus paid them heifers pretty penny with a jet. Now TV ain't even giving that. They been out longer than Zeus. Something is missing in the water that I'm not getting. Sir, sir, stop pocketing their money and pay them girls, sir. Allegedly. I don't know about top shit. Me. All right, we gonna move on. Cause I'm still oh wait, here's another text. I'm sorry, y'all. Now these are text messages that she texted her. So she had her number. So there were no stalking. Now we're gonna get into I think I'm gonna do Caresha please first. Yeah. Oh God, Caresha. I've said this before. First of all, I'm gonna say this because I don't want no barbs coming over here and I know people gonna feel some type of way. Nikki has grown on me as lyrical and business wise. Now a lot of people, some people feel like Nikki was behind it. I feel like Nikki knew what was going on. And when Nikki put, I like how a plan come together, Nikki know what the hell she was doing. I would keep it there. Cause y'all don't be paying attention, but we gonna digress to get into it. A lot of people ain't gonna like what I have to say about it, but I'm going to say it because it got to be said, and I want y'all to pay attention to the cycle that keeps happening with these baby mamas and these women. Okay, because I'm gonna say it before I get into it. Nobody cared when it was somebody else until it got to be their turn. Cassie allegedly didn't care when it was Kim part to be treated like crap. Gina, we gonna keep it a buck, didn't give a damn until she saw Cassie. Because remember, Caresha outed out that she was dealing with 10 years. Y'all, Miami didn't give it that. They all had a turn and what this man is like. Welcome to the different sides of a narcissist. That's why I was trying to find the Nature Boy content so I could show y'all how bad mental abuse can be on your mind. But I'm gonna do a separate live. Hopefully, I do it tomorrow, and I'm not like, ooh, I want to sleep. I'm gonna try to put it in and do like at least a 30-minute or hour on it, a little bit background. Okay, so let's go into it. Carisha got everybody mad. People feel like Saucy should never did the interview. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Y'all can go on Revolt on YouTube and watch it for free. Okay, get they streaming up, they get paid for it too. That's what I'm saying. Some of the stuff y'all be paying for, y'all really don't have to. But anyway, I digress. So basically, Carisha got in an fidget because everybody was like, why you ain't say nothing about Diddy? First of all, the girl is part of the lawsuits. What the hell make y'all think she finna come out here and tell y'all everything? When she gonna have dates, court dates, when she gotta prove that she wasn't hiding no peakness, when she was part of the girls being initiated into the parties, allegedly, from what we've been told, allegedly, because everything when them court dates happen, it's gonna not come out, and we gonna get the truth. We gonna get some things that weren't true. We gonna get everything. We gonna learn what's what and what's what. Okay, we just gotta be honest. Ever since this came out, this mess came out on Diddy. Let's keep it real. Um, there have been some people going with and it ain't even them. We just gonna be honest. So just like with R. Kelly, we done seen this before. People gonna lie and get into it. People gonna tell the truth. We just gonna keep it real. So a lot of people feel like Diddy still got part. He got some money with Revolt, of course. But I feel like Revolt wanted her. And a lot of people say, well, Revolt, he still got a part. They want her to talk about Diddy. Of course they did. But y'all understand, Carisha got a great personality. So we're not going to sit here and act like the girl is boring. She's not boring. Okay? We're going to keep it real. Um, some of the things she said to me were interesting that I talked about and already knew. And I'm gonna give you some pinpoints before I play the little clips, and I'm gonna play it all. But I'm gonna play little clips that I have. And shout out to those TikTok creators because they be on it. The JT situation, I knew that was coming because when y'all remember Saucy fell out with Nicki and wasn't a fan and they referenced her song that we knew that was coming. I think she had some issues with Miami with certain things she been paying attention to. And I see why she told JT. And a lot of people were saying, oh, well, people were telling, no, Nikki told, we gonna keep it above. Because JT said it and Nikki said it. It was told that Nikki said, hey, you gotta do something. Okay, you talented. You should be doing something. And I'm gonna get into why she did tell her that. She wanted to sign her too heavy on it because she was with QC and everybody knew that QC label, they was selling it, but they were still managing. Nobody talked about that, okay? But she didn't tell Caresha because Caresha got snappy on her and Nikki said, don't make me call Diddy. We talked about this. I knew when JT sat there and gained her respect back from um Nikki that were gonna happen. But I want y'all to pay attention because I feel like everything also with Nikki and JT is good and it's not good and it's not bad. Because for Art Bar to make a reference to say, hey, and I'm gonna be honest, the time that this came out, a lot of people was like, well, this is bad time. And no, I feel like Young Miami still being that good friend because I think she done paid attention to it too. She's, Art Bar say, hey, you think your mixtape is this and that, and watch when I drop mine. If you refer to Lotto, Lotto dropped the album. She didn't drop a mixtape. I knew this was gonna come because Uzi had some things that he didn't like about Young Miami, and allegedly people saying that Diddy didn't like JT. Both of their men were part of the scam scheme of everything. I feel like City Girl sales was dropping, and they had to do damage control, but they had to see who could stay to keep that money going. Oh, we gonna get into it. So I'm gonna play these clips, and then I'll be back with a lot, cause this honey, this is too much.
So mentally, like 1 minute I'm happy, 1 minute I'm sad, 1 minute I'm feeling like fuck this shit, and then the next minute I'm looking at my kids and I'm like, I ain't bring us this far to go backwards.
Yeah.
I work hard. You get what I'm saying? Like I put in a lot of time and effort in this shit. I did it when I was pregnant alone, and I feel like in life you gotta go
She
through shit and get
did.
through shit. Like Usher
Carrie
said that,
City
and I was
girl.
like, wow, that's
I
some real
give her
shit.
that.
Yeah.
And I feel like in life, everybody is going through something, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a death,
Bye,
whether
Hannah.
it's they just lost their job, just anything. And that's what keep me going because I know that like life not perfect and we gotta learn from our mistakes and life is a lesson. And I feel like the people that I thought that would be in my corner or that are like, when I was going through this shit, nobody called me. Shit, nobody.
You felt like, she was making songs about you. She felt like you throwing a rock and hide in your hand. Where do y'all stand at today as city girls and just as sisters, as friends?
Shit ain't all good and it's not all bad. Like, we don't talk every day, but it's no beef on my end. I still look at her like as family, but it's not like we on the phone, we chatting every day or we checking in like, hey, she posting my shit, I'm posting her shit. It's not, I won't say we beefing, but it's not.
Do you feel like taking it to the internet, or do you feel like things that happen behind the scenes have went too far that it'll never be the same motherfucker the old days?
I feel like once we go to the internet, that's kind of like I'm the type of person, like, if we feel some type of way, we could hash this shit out behind closed doors. You could call my phone, we could text each other, we could cuss each other out. But like once it goes to the internet, I feel like you trying to get people to pick a side. Like you putting people in our business to pick a side, and I don't fuck with that.
Well, hell, shit, they did pick a side. Everybody did. I'm gonna tell you why we all picked a side. Yeah, we did. I still like Caresha though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, I don't like her. Oh, she this and that. No, I still like her. Let me tell you something. If y'all could get that other girl that's about to do 8 years grace, if y'all could get that other young lady that's about to do that's facing 8 years grace, y'all can give it to her too. If y'all can give the girl that's about to get 8 years grace for hitting everybody, y'all can give her that too. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I say that. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna put it like this. Um, JT and Caresha friendship, I don't think was strong because as soon as they hit the level where they are, a lot of people start to test that and pick sides. They had a balance. Carisha's the fun, pretty girl. JT can rap her butt off. She can write a song. She can do what she can do. And a lot of people felt that way. When JT left, did what she had to do. JT done had a couple of hubble moments. We ain't gonna act like JT ain't calling people. They've all called us broke. I'm gonna say it again. They all called us broke. We're not gonna act like they did. We're not gonna act like JT wasn't a mean girl. We're not gonna act like Young Miami was a girl's girl. We're not gonna act like they both were mean as hell. They both became monsters when they got famous. They both did. But the thing of it is the timing. When JT had to go do her bid, Caresha held it down, of course. And I feel like they both have some issues with each other when it comes to that. Because Carisha feel like, oh, I did this for you, but then you went over there after we had this and this. JT feel like I did this for you, but then you had him in there and y'all was doing other stuff, and you tell people you ain't got the rap, and we supposed to be a group. So they have some things towards each other that got to be talked about. Will they fix it? I say by next spring or summer, they'll be back cool. All of them. They'll be back cool. Will it take time? Absolutely. They need this space. I'm not gonna say Caresha a hater because I don't see that, but I feel like they both have some issues. But we not gonna act like Caresha didn't call nobody broke. She with this billionaire, that's her man, and all this and that. And then we sit here and was like, what? We're not gonna act like she told Gina if he wanted to da he would. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna act like JT didn't sit up in Atlanta allegedly on that video and told that girl when she was like, "My daughter spoke to you." She say, "F you and that ugly baby." We're not gonna do that. Okay, we're not gonna do that. They both gotta be humble in this time, and I think they both had to come out humble. There was a time when JT was like, "I don't want to do it because everybody called me a mean girl, and everybody don't like me." That's how JT felt. So JT had to go through her humble experience. That's why y'all can get a hug from JT. Because if you got the old JT, you should want to go touch your ass. But that's why y'all can get that now. Can Young Mi- I feel like Young Miami feel like he messed up her birth. Absolutely I do. And what he did, but that's the man you chose. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta learn from it. Shoot, you saw dollar signs, you saw how he treated you and wooed you. You went with it. And I feel like he knew what he was doing. Diddy don't love nobody. Okay? Kim Porter was with him through hell and back. You better ask them other ones, baby. The other baby mamas, they'll tell you, girl, he don't love nobody, girl. Girl, please. You supposed to get what you supposed to get out of it. We were rooting for you because you were supposed to get what you were supposed to get out of it and walk off. You decided to sit there, and I bet you that's what baby mama told you. You were supposed to get what you were supposed to get out of it and run. You do not stay, but you stayed. If Kim Porter was there, I'm gonna tell you what she would have told her. Do what you finna do. Once you get that, you need to go. She would have told her that. We ain't gonna act like she would. But guess what? It's a pattern because Cassie was supposed to get what she was supposed to get out of him, remember? But what did Cassie do? She kept giving a chance and giving a chance and giving a chance and giving a chance because she felt like he loved her. Then she, Caresha said she was a DV victim. She could have been, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you something, and I want y'all to take this from me. I told y'all before when I did the saga, and I'm gonna tell you again. Caresha spoke about her DV. She did. A lot of people kind of glazed over it. Caresha is the DV victim that got over it but hasn't fully healed. So now she got to resort to a mean girl. She probably didn't get physical hands from him, but she was getting mental. And I could tell she was getting mental because of them tweets. I know a mental DV victim and I know a physical DV victim. There are mental, and I feel like he would tear her down with certain things because that's what he does. And I feel like allegedly, this is allegedly, I feel like he did. And I feel like she had to realize that she was doing this again, so she couldn't do it. And I feel like she said, had to go in her mind and say, hold on, I've been through this before. This look very familiar. I gotta go. My money's messed up. He's doing it. I gotta go. Now, a lot of people say he got some, does employees did take over a vault. But don't sit here and think because she was being sweet on him that there's not gonna be no legal action with this mess either between him and her, allegedly. There's gonna be some legal action because she's gonna want the full control over Caresha Please with Revolt and not him. So I don't think they're talking, but I think their lawyers are talking. Let's call a spade of business. Their lawyers are talking. So that's just what it is, okay? Now we gonna get into some to Real Housewives tea, honey. Before I get into the Real Housewives tea, we gonna get into this. I've been meaning to talk to this about this for a while. Because what I don't understand, and I know I'm a little late and I've been trying to talk about it. So I didn't screen record it because I'm gonna tell y'all something. The last time I screen recorded something from Tasha K and I didn't get permission, her sweetheart of a husband wrote me and said, please take that down. I said, okay, because of respect, I get it. Then she's still going on with the racist baits on the caption. And why I decided to do this, I ain't gonna play it. Y'all seen it. It's kind of pissing me off that people sit here and stick up for her and say she don't race bait, but she does in the caption. Race baiting is race baiting. Okay. So if you guys don't know, this is Rose Miller, her husband Brett. Okay, and they baby. Okay. Rose, let me tell you a little background of Rose. So Rose was with this black guy. She had 2 kids by him. They were married. Come to find out he was cheating on her, and she wanted to get a divorce while she was in the middle of her pregnancy, and that's what happened around that time. Now after that, Rose had some issues with her mother, not her father. Her father is her best friend. She feels like he's the best dad in the world. I'm giving y'all a breakdown. It's gonna be a little fast, but I want you to catch up good, okay? And Rose decided to sit here and say black men ain't this, black men ain't that, da, 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 da. She even talked about her mother. We're gonna get into things about her mother. So she met Brett. He was had a roommate, and basically she said he was living in the basement. He really wasn't. He had a roommate. And he came to live with her, supposedly, allegedly, because she said, as it came out her mouth, that the rent was up for him and he needs somewhere to stay. So she moved him in. Fast forward, they've been together. They got married. They have 2 children. Ever since they've been together, and she has been emasculated this man since the day of time. Now she has went on live and said that her mother has loved on her brother, her stepbrother, okay, and said that is true. But then she said her going on live saying that he's broke, he didn't pay this, he didn't pay that, and this and that, and blah blah blah. And I like, first of all, I like Brett come back with. I like when Brett came back at her. He said, "Yeah." He said, "You can live without me. You can get that stuff. You know you." Brett, oh my God, that shit was. I'm sorry, that joke was funny. Brett said, "Yo, you really think so? You know you got this and that. So you think you can do it without me? Then, huh? What if I leave? Can you get that off?" He said, oh, he said, "You know you can't." I said yes because Brett don't say nothing. Brett let her talk to him crazy, and he sit there and he'll walk off and ignore it. Brett done had so much he could take that night when she got drunk talking all that junk. He brought up her anxiety, knowing that she gonna need him and everything. And I died laughing because yes, Brett, yes, stand up. There it is. Now she went on Tasha K and Tasha K told her it was a good conversation. Tasha K and a lot of people felt like Tasha K tried to demean her. She didn't. And I'm gonna tell you what Tasha K said. Tasha K said, and I agree. Tasha K said, you said that black men are a problem. Like we look at stats, and I keep telling y'all, all these stats and facts don't always be true. You have to dig deeper into certain situations. I have also said certain things. I've never said it was just black men. I've said there are certain men that are that are emotionally unhinged. Be careful because there are men who use their money to sit here and manipulate you as well as women. And there are women that do the same with the emotions as well as men, and they don't want people to have you. So you got to be, have a discernment of what you're walking into and what you have. So she said that she didn't want to be with a black man because the black man this and that. She has some truth, not all truth. And that's the thing. We gotta stop putting people in box with other people. Let's just be honest. So Tasha K said, well, you got with this white man that's supposed to be your savior, your king, as you said, which I agree with Tasha K said what she said. But how did you go from saying that this about black man, but you coming out demasculating him and saying that he doesn't pay anything. I agree with that. Because how can you sit here out of one part of your mouth and say, I've done this, and then get with somebody that don't pay anything? First of all, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Y'all women gotta stop sitting here on this internet, go for peach too, and demasculate your man and thinking that another woman ain't gonna sit here and love it because they see that he fine and what he do for you, that he is not, she not gonna slid and snake her way in and take your man. I'm gonna say it again. You gotta stop sitting here and downing your man for a check and think that them women that see how he treat you and how you treat him, when you show your life, them hoes ain't gonna slither and get your man. There are women that love to be side chicks to another man because it's a thrill. There are women that would feel like they'll treat your man better and you know he ain't crap because you brought it to the internet because it's a thrill. And because they feel like they can treat him better. Stop sitting here taking your butts on this internet to do this to these men. Why? Why? You don't never bring your marriage problems on this internet. Them hoes waiting with their legs cocked open. Them hoes waiting to attack so they can sit down and see what it is. And they can come back and tell the internet. Why would you do that? Y'all crazy as hell. Just like with Peach. I be getting mad when she talking about Wood. Wood did. Shut up. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth right now. You don't put that out here. You know Wood, how Wood is and what Wood. You shut your mouth. Rose, stop sitting your ass up here. He doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, he don't. No. No. You shut your damn mouth. You shut up. You shut up. You shut up. You don't say nothing. You don't pick up that phone and record. You don't pick up that camera. I don't give a damn what you don't pick it up. You get it. You just like he getting in yours, you get in his, and you leave it there. Oh, well, where's your husband? Oh, we just need some time to ourselves today. You don't never get on here and give no other woman the right to sit here to come in your marriage, your relationship, and sit here and talk cash shit to where she can make some money because I don't give a darn if that man don't pay nothing but a light bill or a rent. You don't do that. Because there's men out here that ain't paying shit and beating on their women and don't give a damn. And have other hoes in the house. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't come on this internet and you shut up. You hear me? If I tell you one third thing, if I see, I'm gonna start coming in their comments and tell them you shut up, you don't tell none of this shit, you take this shit off here. Well, I don't give a damn. You don't talk, you don't give a damn. Because you knew what it was when you married them and you made them churn with them. You knew what it was and you accepted it. I don't want to hear the sad woman story every damn day when you knew what it was. That is your man. You knew what you lay with. That is who you with. You live with it and you deal with it. If you don't like it, you walk away. If he gonna keep doing it, you shut up and let that man do it in peace. Because I'm tired of it. You shut up. You know what it was. You shut up without and keep us the internet out of it. Now calling the children black. Oh, my black kids. We know they black. We know they black. We know you totally black. Now sometimes you don't sound black. You and your mama sound just alike. Certain things y'all act just alike. Okay. We get it. We know they black. We don't need that. Just say my kids are going to school with a cry face. Shoot, everybody will run over there because they gonna want to know what the hell she crying about. You don't ever sit here and put your family business, especially with your mama. Now, her mother wrote a book about her father, and it's the question I have, and I do want to ask this to Rose because I want to know how can you forgive your father for abuse in your mother, and you didn't give your mother and didn't give her a chance to explain to you what happened? That bothers me because I grew up similar in a household a little. It was toxic, but I forgave and I moved on and I learned I can't add that. Let me tell you something. You too blessed. You got a good man. You get to move around. You're successful. Don't hold on that grudge with that lady. Girl, move on, child. You gonna keep drinking bottles of wine, think about it, shaving your head and looking crazy. Girl, let that junk go and move on. Move on. Work it out with her. She don't want to listen to it. Set your boundaries. It is what it is. Move on. You touching too much money now. You doing what you're supposed to do. You doing the right things. Just stop with the clickbait and move on. That's all I got to say. But yeah, Tasha K said the same thing, that she do need to apologize to her husband. I agree. She do need to apologize to her husband. And then she's saying, first she told us, and this how I know it was a lie. She said, oh, it was a skit. No, that's how you really felt. Just tell that man you tired. Break a glass. I'm tired. And walk off. They don't like to see us cry. Like, what is wrong with you? Girl, you know what, you can stop playing. We gonna go move on. So, cause I got somewhere to be in a little bit. This, honey. So they filming a reunion right now, and from what I am told about Real Housewives of New Jersey, no matter who you like, the reunion is shocking, exhausting, and honey, the reunion is tea. So you guys know we left off at the big dinner finale, right? And I knew when I seen the dinner, I kind of when I seen them all at dinner, when producers set them all at dinner, because you know they haven't been at dinner like that since season 1. We haven't seen a reenact of that since season 1. We're gonna be clear, because everybody ain't been to dinner together. They had their little parties, everybody in separate rooms. This was a ending with a season 1, and I knew they were gonna change it because when they bring back everybody going to a kumbaya dinner, we know it's going to be a shakeup. Okay. My girl Dolores done called Marge a liar. Then they got there, came to find out Jackie lied about meeting with Louis X. And she was lied about it. And then everybody kept asking her. And she said, yeah, I did meet with the ex. And everybody was like, well, we know you met with the ex. It's gonna no, Melissa say it's gonna be proof. Are you sure you want to say you didn't meet with the ex? And Jackie was like, yeah. And then Teresa was like, oh, I understand. I said some things about Evan cheating and da da da. And I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, whatever. Cause I haven't really been watching it much. I've been catching little clips on it, but I'm gonna do a binge watch because I like to binge watch after the reunion, especially with Real Housewives of New Jersey. So then Jennifer and old girl get into it. They had already got into a fight when they said Jennifer lied about the hair and all that stuff, right? Come to find out, they get into another fight because Jennifer sat here and called this woman and told this woman husband that he got titties. Because she was, oh, I'm sorry. Because Jennifer was losing in the, Jennifer was losing in the fight when she said, my house is bigger than yours. You want my house. You want my husband. You want my kids. And I'm like, nah, Jennifer. So the girl, and I was like, who wants your husband? Your husband is barely home. No shade. Jennifer, let me tell you something. Pastor Aaron said this, and I agree with him. I pray to God that Louis don't go broke and Jennifer don't go broke. Jennifer husband don't go broke and Louis don't go broke, or it come a time where they sick of them and go away, because if they get sick of them and go away, they ain't got nothing but this show. And I don't even think Jennifer's gonna have this show because they're doing a cash shakeup. So the word on the curb, this is the tea. This is alleged, but this is what was said. I forgot what I think Inside or Out, I believe that's what it's called. Andy said, we're gonna do a cash shakeup. There's some things that need to be changed, and I agree, and all this and that. So I'm like, a cash shakeup. Now allegedly they said somebody in the cast are doing some very low down dirty things with exposing, I think it's exposing or something like that, with the show and production. Don't take my word for it, but I heard it. They're doing basically they're trying to get at Andy. So the same way that he didn't want Nene to come back, right? There's words saying that they're trying to do something. I guess fire somebody in production or get something with Andy allegedly. I should have put it in here. I'm gonna come back to it in a live. We're gonna talk about it. But that's what was said. So it's a shakeup because it's something with the husbands. Now this is allegedly, but I believe that it's a shakeup because that's what people are saying. I take it as it's a shakeup because we tired of the same storylines with them. I'm sorry. We are. And then you got Teresa fans. They hate Teresa. Nobody hating on Teresa. I told y'all when she got with that man, he was gonna be low down and dirty. Yeah. Because like, come on, man. He don't come on, let's be real. Why would the girlfriend meet up with every like, come on, man. Then Jackie said the girlfriend did meet up with her at the time when she met up with her with everybody else at Marge's house. She said it at Marge's house. And the girl was like, well, with a lady, I'm gonna call him the girl, I wanna feel rude, but the lady was like, oh, well, this how she said it. Oh, well, if she keeps bothering you, I have things about her that we can use that you can use that I could give to you. And it's funny how they made up because I'm trying to figure out how. Because she was like, she apologized, she apologized. Ain't that much apologize in the world. When you sit here and say that my man cheated on me and you think it was funny, that ain't cool. I'm sorry. So I couldn't find a picture of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, before we get on TV, which they talking about, we gotta wait to 2025. I hope not, because these storylines and what's going on is too good to be true. So I had to Google because they couldn't find no picture. I was trying to find a picture of the ladies. I couldn't find one, but we gonna get into the tea. Okay, so you have new cast members. We have Brittany Eady, Kelly Farrell. We're gonna talk about Kelly in a minute. Angela Oakley and Shamia Morton. And I knew Shamia was coming on because, excuse me, right after she sat here and denounced her time at the Tigger show. I kind of figured she was going to do something else, but I didn't know what it was because she was taking care of her daughter at the time who was sick. I guess her daughter is doing well. Thank God and shout out to her that her daughter health is going progressive and doing great and all those things. And then we got her that Phaedra Park was returning. Now, I got word on the street that Phaedra is returning because Apollo, allegedly, she was on Mad Medicine. Remember, I'm not sure she gonna still be on there. She's still gonna get a coin, whatever. Now, Apollo and his wife are separated and they were doing some back and forth cheating, and there are some domestic disputes that happened. She showed up to a party at the last episode of Married to Medicine and tried to check and read Phaedra. Phaedra got upset with production and walked off. It's a lot more that I heard allegedly that Quad New Man, I believe, cannot film because of the fact is that basically him and Dr. G got into it allegedly. That's what I heard. That was what they said. I don't know. If it come out, we'll revisit. But we know that Portia Williams is coming back after a season absence. Drew Sidora is back. But Drew is fighting with everyone, including her soon-to-be ex-husband. I'm gonna figure out what the hell going on with Drew, because Drew always keep her a friend. And I knew when she said she wanted Kenya back, she was fighting with everybody. Cynthia Bailey is returning, but she knocked out as a friend. And okay. Cynthia Bailey introduction as a friend is going to be introduction to her back on her. It's probably season 17. And I believe that she will come back because she is now divorced. But speaking of divorce, Kelly ain't even hit our TVs yet, and Kelly divorce is coming out. Kelly is in a divorce. I want to go to the beginning because I don't want to. Coulda. Let's see if we can find it together because she didn't even hit our screens yet. Okay, here it is. So it says from In Touch Weekly. The Real Housewives of Atlanta newcomer Kelly Farrell will have no shortage of drama to bring to the upcoming season. The chef turned reality star is in the middle of a continuous divorce where her estranged husband, Chevalier Mark Farrell, recently served time behind bars for contempt of court. In touch, it can exclusively reveal, according to the court documents, they had to pay for them. Because let me tell you something, with Fulton County, you got to pay about like $5. Yeah. So hold on, chicken and waffles. So obtained by In Touch, Kelly, who Bravo announced will join season 16 along with Brittany Edie and Angela Oakley, filed for divorce from Chevalier in April 2022. Kelly is a chef who has been featured on the Food Network. She opened Nana's Kitchen and Waffles in Georgia during marriage. She listed the date of marriage as August 20th, 2011, and the date of separation as of January 2022. Kelly said the marriage was in broken, meaning they couldn't come to the conclusion of their marriage. No hope of reconciliation. I'm not doing all that. The exes share three children: Chance, born 2012, twins Chastity and Chelsea, 2015, and Kelsey has an older daughter named Chloe from a previous relationship. Kelsey Kelly asked the court to award her sole legal custody of the kids, child support, attorney fees. She listed the marital assets as worth 1.7 million. Her assets include the home she shared with her ex, the Chicken and Waffles restaurant, home furnishing 350K, a black Mercedes-Benz G550 wagon 160K, 1950 Bel Air automobile 50K, a Nissan cargo van 45K. You must have got you a 2023. Nissan cargos ain't that cute. You must got the new one, girl. Okay then. A 2021 Mercedes-Benz Marquise van, 445K. A 2022 BMW 8 Series Alpine, 200K. 1967 Ford Mustang, 65K. 2021 Cadillac Escalade SUV, 170K. Several Rolex watches, a diamond necklace, and their wedding ring. You tell them to hold that land of your damn business. Why? When they stealing cars. Miss Farrell maintained the property is the reunification with his beloved children, who he had been kept from wrongfully. In addition to focusing on his family, he believes that the interests of the business and his employees must be protected, and is confident that the legal process will clarify and resolve these matters fairly. As divorce proceedings are still going, Mr. Farrell and his legal team are now at a liberty to discuss specific allegations or development in detail. They remain hopeful for a fair and just resolution in due course. The exes have yet to finalize settlement on the division of their property in permanent court. The court document shows a divorce hearing set for August. Okay, we ain't gonna read into everything else that I have. That is Kelly. They threw him in jail because they felt like he didn't show up, but now he felt to pay the 8K in support payments. And this is her husband. And I think they are selling the home, from what I understand. And that is the husband. Yep. So that's what's going on with her. And then there's another picture of her too. Y'all see I was on the phone call. Yeah. Whatever. Um, let's see. I thought I had it in here about Portia. She ain't the only one with some issues, because Portia said that Simon is a millionaire, and Simon is worth $300 million. Uh-huh. Yeah, we gonna get into that. Hold on. Simon is worth $300 million. And he is trying to forego the proceedings, and he wants the copy of her phone records. He wants to text messages to everybody. And Portia was like, she trying to get prenup to show things what happened in the prenup, because from what they understood, Portia was saying be his piece to be over that, and then all of a sudden she was gonna return to Real Housewives of Atlanta and go Badia, and now it is Williams, and she filed for divorce. He said that all he asked for Portia, well, allegedly was said in the court documents that all he asked Portia to do was to take care of the children, take care of the home, and he has everything else taken care of. She don't have nothing to worry. Portia said that's fine, but I don't know what happened between that time. Okay. So he kept the house, she kept the house that he brought from selling his previous house with his ex-wife. And she's still in the house. And they say, I feel like if you worth $300 million and that's your net worth and that's the money you got, why you around here telling us you homeless? That sound good. They both full of it to me. If you worth $300 million, why is you sitting here telling us that you homeless? And Portia, you tried to get them $300 million, but you couldn't stay. What happened, girl? Something had to happen. Ain't no way a woman gonna turn down no $300 million. I hate to say it. No woman gonna turn that down. 5-year plan? No. Ain't no one gonna turn down $300 million. When I first heard about that marriage, I knew what it was. But yeah, this gonna be very entertaining because Kelly and Shamia are friends. Pedro is back, honey. I don't know what happened to the doctor, but it's very interesting. I'm ready for it. I wish they could hurry up and film because I'm ready to see the tea. We might see Kenya get fired in the aftermath of what she did to Brittany Edie. Um, Word on the street is Kenya Moore hair care ain't no Kenya Moore hair care in the store. I don't know. That's what they said. I need to go to a Sally's and be nosy. But I've seen people call the Sally's in Atlanta. Oh no, we're discontinuing it. Hey, when you share people, when you share people private areas without a consent, honey, you don't know she was suing whoever sent it or not. You don't know the backstory. Then you try to get a taste of the tea. You lost. And I know Candy's probably upset because Phaedra coming back, but Candy say she ain't coming back. So that gives Phaedra every right to come back. The only person we need, Bravo, we gonna keep it a buck, because if y'all keep who I think out here leaking information, and y'all keep them folks on that TV show, y'all need to bring Nene back. Fair is fair. I don't care. Fair is fair. If whoever I think on Real Housewives of New Jersey is leaking information or about producers or anybody else, and y'all let that slide, and y'all don't bring Nene back, y'all are gonna mess yourself up. That's just what it is. I feel like Nene needs to come back. Nene is the show. You got favor, you gotta have Nene, because I can't sit through a boring session. And then Drew Sidora all by herself alone. And I don't like that. I wanna know what happened. Well, y'all, I got the skedaddle. I'm gonna try to come back in the morning, maybe in the afternoon. I'm gonna try to do 1 o'clock. Because I want to talk about the Danger Boy situation. Y'all got to see this video. Y'all got to see it. I might come back and we'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. I might come back and we'll talk about it. I might come back because that. Oh, tell me you hi without telling you hi. Like, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. I hope you guys like this video. Shout out to. Oh, I want to shout out to some people before I go. Shout out to SL. Shout out to Donta. Shout out to Armand. He's been doing his thing. I have to give it to him. And I'm so proud of him to tell him the truth, because what he talked about happened with HR is really what happens in the workplace for a lot of us. It happens for us. We get into these jobs and it kind of triggered me a little bit, because I can go off my experience. And if y'all want a story time, let me know in the comment section how I feel like I was used to help. And a lot happened after that. It ruined a lot of things. Shout out to them, to all the content creators doing their thing. I'm proud of everybody. So yeah, I had to put that out there. But yeah, I really am proud of him because we don't, as Black people, we don't discuss what it's like for us in the corporate world or a job where HR or management don't want us there. People feel like they don't want us there and they teamed up with HR and management and they feel like we have to be, scoped out and ridiculed. We don't discuss those things. So I'm proud that he gave his experience. A lot of people call him immature. No, we're not gonna sit here and be fake and act like this don't happen in the workplace at working 9 to 5. We're not gonna do that because this is what we go through. First, it was our hair. Then you got people that feel like you were given something and they treat you like crap and do anything to get you fired. Like, we're going to keep it a bug. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And enjoy your day.